check 1, 2. Okay, we're on.
Here comes Sean Wallace. He's got a lot of traffic, and what a move!
It's a 2-on-0. Ryan Boyce tracking that puck, and he makes the save.
Here comes Davis Vanacoro. He's got one on. He makes a quick turn, and oh man, that guy's gonna feel that tomorrow.
Quick shot from the far side. Bala flashes that glove and brings it in.
Joey Caparosa's out front. He gets tripped up in front of the net. Takes the shot anyway. It's in! Western takes the lead.
All right, Western hockey fans, here we are. Welcome to the game. As the boys and girl get ready here, we're getting ready to roll. Although I think Danica might be sitting this one out. I don't see her out there after last game. Took a dirty check and probably going to take a game to rest. So we'll see how the boys are able to do. We're playing against the top seeded team in the tournament. So we're setting our, as fans and watching, I guess we're setting our expectations accordingly. This team beat the team that beat us 10-0. So they're going to be a tough team. We're going to try to really focus on that game within a game, right? What kind of little things and little improvements can we make when we're playing against a tough team like this? We had a lot of grit the last game that we just played. You know, that's really the way I can describe it. Grit. The grit was there and it was real. Oh, it looks like Danica's there on the bench. I think I see number 17. All right, there she goes. So she is there. She was hiding. Sneaky Danica. All right. So let's get ourselves ready and see what kind of grit we can show here. All right, Davis. No cheer him on. All right, puck drops. Q going to the left side to pick it up. Hartford Spartans. I think they're from Hartford. We'll just call them the Spartans because I'm not sure where they're from. Go on in, and they put one in all the right away. So, as we can see, this is going to be a tricky one today. We shouldn't really be playing in this division. I'll say it again. So here we go. Down 1-0. 15 seconds. But let's see how the boys handle this. Got to learn. How do you turn the momentum around? How do you do it? Let's see if they can figure it out. So, looks like Sean Wallace there trying to keep them off of young Master Boyce in goal. And great trap from Ryan, and we'll have a face-off in the corner. And another one goes back to Ryan, but kind of slides back. So he's able to easily pick that one up. All right, so Eli Roman around the corner. And that's going to be nice. Puck comes back down to the other side. Face-off happening in the corner. Dave Samodi with a nice clear of the neutral zone. And Q with the follow-up. Love seeing that Q pressure happen. Dave Samodi dumps down into the Spartans corner. And Spartans bring that one out to the neutral zone. Spartans from the left side go around the back. Sean Wallace challenging hard. Dave Samodi goes down, but Q picks it up, keeps it moving forward, and Devin Druin tried to keep it moving forward after that, but a lot of momentum issues we're going to have today with some of these larger bodies we're facing. But look at that. We said we wanted grit, and grit we're seeing. Those boys are playing hard. Sean Wallace gets away with a borderline trip right there. And they move in. Ice is very slippery today. A lot of slippery motion happening. But that's because they're digging in hard. All right, Sean Wallace trying to clear out to Owen White. Owen in the corner. And here come Spartans. Drop it back behind our net. They go for the clear to the side. Aiden Frink. Now that time Aiden Frink was tripped up. And Ryan Boyce with a nice leg pad pickup there. Spartans in the corner. Aiden Frink trying to dig it out. Dig it out he does, but can't quite get it past the defense. Q gives it a shot, but Spartans defense is there to keep the pressure on. That one goes around the rink. Spartans toss it in. And that's going to be an icing, so we're going to come down all the way to the other side. Face off in the Spartans corner. Looks like Aiden Frink up front. Spartans moving it down. Break up by Joey Caparosa. And that was a tough collision on Aiden Frink. But Aiden right back up, and it looks like Eli Roman, Owen White checked off the puck right there. And that one goes back into the corner. Danica Konzarek fires it to Joey Caparosa. Just off a stick, and that one back into the Spartan zone. Danica fires up to the neutral zone. Owen goes down. Just freshly Zamboni'd ice, man. They were, you know what it is that they're just stretching out so much. They're, you know that this is a fast team and a tough team, and so the kids are really, you can see it. They're trying to do some serious moves to get themselves free a lot of the time. So it's going to result in a little bit of time on ice. All right, here come the Spartans. They do a fancy move, and that one goes to the outside, and Ryan able to trap it. A little bit of business after the play. Rather not see that. We could look at this tough check. Aiden, Iron Man from before, as he comes around. He's going to try to come out there and take this, and oof. It's a tough one, but man, he bounced right back up and kept on moving. All right. So that one cleared out by Sean Wallace, but didn't quite make it all the way. Davis with breaking, removing possession with a bit of a poke check there. And well, I'll say this, on a lot of their checks, they're going down too. So we're doing that. We're sticking with that hefty center of gravity for sure. All right, they turn it around on us. Davis goes in, tries to break up where it's going, and that's a nice catch for Ryan. So a good play. Western defense gives him nowhere to go. Takes a shot that Ryan can pick up, and Ryan picks it up big time. Look at this, going nowhere. Davis bracing for impact. He takes a lot of shots. I noticed that. I'd hate that. All right, Eli Roman back behind the net. Spartans digging in. Definitely making it tough. Aiden Frink. Spartans bringing it around. We haven't gotten our first shot on net yet, and we'd love to see that happen. It's just tough because we're constantly digging out here. They have great positioning. You'll see a lot of them free when it's taken us a couple of players to get the puck off of them, and that's making it tough. That's going to be an icing comeback. So we'll come back to the corner with 7:26 left in the first. All right, puck drops. Aiden Frink out to the left side, winds up back behind our net. Other Aiden trying to lock it down, and Ryan Boyce, but that one gets by him. Ryan caught it, but the momentum carried him back. So he caught it with the leg pad, but the momentum just pushed him back into the goal. All right, here they go. Spartans cutting through. And nice ring around the rosy there from Dave Samodi. All right, a little icing. That one's coming back. Jess, if you're listening, let me know how the audio is now. I did a little update to the old microphone receivers, and maybe that did something. Hopefully lock down whatever the heck was wrong with the sound. I can only hope. All right, puck's gonna drop back in the corner. And there they go, put it in the back. Spartans just ringing it around, and you know, again, Western just having trouble getting in the formation and getting something going. Bunched up a little bit. You see there's three of us right there now trying to dig that out. There we go. And we dig it out, we do though. So what do I know? Maybe that worked. It's in the neutral zone as Q battles for it. Devin Druin picks it up. Fancy move, turns it around, and that's going to be an ice. So that one's coming back. And we'll have a face-off in the Western corner. Nana wishing her best wishes from home. We can hear him all the way down here, or up here in Utica. Davis with a great clear out to Aiden. Not able to hang on to it, but Davis wraps it around again, and that one gets out of the zone. So great defensive play. Here comes Owen White to pick it up, and that one gets turned around. Joey Caparosa going back this time. Now he's going to get some momentum. If he does, he's going to be, they're going to have to work hard to stop him. Winds up getting up to Aiden anyway. So almost our first shot on goal there. Davis picks up, nice interception, fires that one back into the neutral zone. And Aiden Rapp sort of bracing for impact there, but narrowly avoided it. And here goes Joey Caparosa, and that's a shot on goal. So number 88 with our first shot of the game. Let's take a look at it. It was a good one. Look at him splitting right up the middle there. Goes to the outside. Very accurate, right on the corner. Good shot for sure. All right, so that one's coming back. Eli looking to stop it. They wind up just taking a shot from very far away. So a nice play by Eli to give him nowhere to go. Sometimes you want that, they're taking a shot not even from the blue line. They weren't even in there yet. And you just knew that Eli was not giving him any kind of window. All right, here goes Sean Wallace. Devin Druin firing that one up, trying to get it out past this Spartan wall. It's like 300 over here. All right, Devin Druin. Whoa, almost gives a gift to the stands, but that one goes down to the other end, and that's going to be an icing and come back. I was waiting for that one to come up here. Certainly looked like it was gonna. All right, we're in the corner, and that one comes out. Aiden Frank trying to pull that over into the offensive zone, but the Spartans push back. And they wave the ice off of that one, so I can hear Coach Mark from here yelling for pressure. And that one winds up bouncing back, and Joey Caparosa picks it up in our zone. Fires out to the neutral, and Aiden Frink is on the hunt. And there's that pressure that we want. They kick it back, and the Spartans are in our zone on the attack. Ringing it around behind the net. Long shot. Nice snatch and grab from Ryan Boyce. Take a look at this one from number 29. So nice snatch out of the air from Ryan. And Western comes back out for their face-off. 3:41 left in the first period. All right, Davis Vanacoro in the corner. Nice hit. And that one gets sent out. But now oh no, I was about to say the Spartan defense has it, but David Simodi is applying that pressure and not letting them get a handle on it. So we are in the attacking zone. That one comes all the way back. It's going to be a foot race. It'll be a tough one for Davis to win, but winds up being an icing anyway. So here it comes. So puck comes all the way to the other side. 22 centering up, getting ready for the drop. I think this could be our first face-off in the offensive zone, so let's try to make it a habit, boys and girl. All right, Q picks up the puck. It's on the side there, might come out, we'll see. Devin Druin trying to keep it alive, goes back. And Devin fires it back out in the neutral zone. Dave Samodi going up there to try to clean it up. And that one goes back in the corner, wrapping around the western zone. Sean Wallace pushes it up a little bit. Dave Samodi out to Devin Druin. Intercepted, but then picked up again by Sean Wallace. Wallace up on the left side, dumps it in the zone, and we are on the attack. Spartans turn it around, but that one gets by Davis, and that's going to be an ice. No, they wave it off, probably because he could have gotten it. And, oh, that might have been a mistake. Ryan came out to play it, but kind of played it to the wrong side there, and so Davis wasn't able to grab it. But he tangled up the defense long enough for Q to come in and pick it up. So, situation, I guess, under control now. Q's got it in front of the net, and Sean Wallace dumps it out in the neutral zone, so that's going to force the Spartans out. Shot on goal, cleared by Devin Druin, and that one goes out of the zone as well. Spartans going to have to come out again. 1:47 left. All right, long pass from the Spartans, and that one goes back behind the net. And here they come. Going around the side, Davis looking to block a shot, and what do they call? Oh, they're calling an interference. On who? Looks like it's going to be on the Spartans, so we're going to have a Western power play. So Western heads down to the other zone for a 5-on-4. And let's see if we can use this to our advantage to put another one up on the board. 11 shots on goal from the Spartans, 1 from Western. Joey Caparosa, a nice little split up the middle shot from before. Well, let's see if we can get another one here on this 5-on-4. Joey Caparosa again, here he goes. And that one deflected, a high bouncer. And the Spartans turn around and look to do something shorthanded. Here they come, they're coming fast. They make it down there, but Aiden Frank blocks it off, and Joey Caparosa picks it up. Aiden Rapp, turning it around, goes back to Joey, but winds up getting across to Devin Druin. Druin up the middle and gets knocked back. A really tough check, and Devin's going to have to go off the ice for a second. Gets off on his own. Joey Caparosa back behind the net. Q Collins, and Q looking for the shot. Joey looking for the follow-up. And Aiden Frank trying to keep that one on sides, but just able to stop it from going back, and Joey's able to push forward. Joey back to Aiden. Aiden with the slapper dapper just outside the net. Frozen by the Spartan goalie. Devin gets his stick back as Aiden brings in the stick, and chatting with Coach Balint, just getting his legs under him again after that hit. All right. Q Collins looking for a shot, just missed it. That one goes back to Joey. Joey, long one. Aiden was so close. That one was right by his stick, just missed it. And here goes Joey, but Spartans just can't be stopped there. We've got 4 seconds left on that penalty, and it's the end of the first period. Western down 2-0. So we're definitely getting outshot big time, but we're hanging. We're hanging there. We're getting some opportunities, and importantly is that we're not giving them a lot of crazy shots. The 2 goals were on shots that were good opportunities for them. But the rest of the shots they've been taking, while they are out shooting us a lot, we are forcing them into difficult situations. So we see Mason and Ryan doing the goalie hug. It is nice to have a good goalie partner. We love to see it. So Coach Alex, the new clean-cut Coach Alex, telling the boys what to focus on for this period coming up, and we'll see what they're able to do. Goalie parents just passing me by, going to the other side. This is the march of the goalie parents. Got to go to the other side to watch. I remember doing that before we were streaming. Got to kind of sit in one place now. All right, so here we go, entering the second. Still 4 seconds of 5-on-4, so we'll have a little bit of an advantage on the face-off, and then we'll see if we can do something with that. Owen White up the right side, gets it in. We take that advantage to move it down, but we're back to 5-on-5, but we are in their zone. And the Spartans going D to D at the top of our zone. That one drops back behind the net. Spartans looking, trying to set themselves up. Aiden Rapp picks it up, tries to kick it out to Aiden Frink. Aiden Frink's got it, muscling it down there a little bit. And he's back behind the net. Spartans pick it up. Frink fires that woman back behind the net again. Spartans on the attack. Here they come. They get the shot. Ryan stops the first one and the second one. Wow, that was unbelievable. A great save and then a great defensive assist after it bounces back behind him. And Ryan picks that one up. We'll have to see that again. I might have, I hope I didn't miss it. Like, I was watching that. I hate doing that. I don't mean to do it, but like, I had to watch it in person. That was ridiculous. I just pointed the camera and hoped. But like, that was probably the most ridiculous sequence that I've ever seen. So I needed to watch it. But I hope for the boys' family that I didn't, that I got it on camera, because that's probably something to see. All right, Q trying to push it forward. And it comes back. Danica chasing. And they got wide open, but Ryan Boyce comes up big again. And Western's going to have to really get a line change going here. It's going to be time to turn the momentum. And there's the offsides. All right, let's watch the replay and see if I wound up catching that. I'm not sure. So here they go. They take the initial shot. There it is, the second one. Oh, behind them right there. Look at that clear. Wow, Aiden Rapp. Aiden Rapp, our second goalie, our third goalie, really. All right, Devin Druin. Eli Roman with the check. That one goes back behind the net. Joey Caparosa pushed into the bars. A lot of contact going on here, and not all of it on players with the puck. So we got a penalty coming up. Not certain who. Looks like it might be on the Spartans. It is. So Western going on the power play. All right, Devin with a shot, and their goalie cleans it up, but nice shot attempt from Western. All right, Aiden Frank battling at the line. Dave Samodi. Long pass goes into the corner. Joey Caparosa. Druin. A lot of contact happening. Shot from Aiden. And here comes the Spartans right after the penalty expires. Great save from Ryan. Good heads-up play and swing and a miss from Eli. Ooh, we got away with one right there. It was a bit of an elbow, but like I said, this one's already getting a little physical, so I think we might see them clamp down on it a little bit soon. All right, puck's in the corner. Spartans have it, but Western trying to dig it out. Here goes Aiden. Spartans on the attack again. And they put it in. All right, Davis, you got this. Let it go and lock in, bud. All right, back to Davis. Davis into the neutral zone. Spartans turn it around. Davis going around the back. Puck goes out to the side. Dave Samodi picks it up. Aiden Frank moves it down. Aiden Frank gonna have a shot attempt just outside. That one rings around the side. Here come the Spartans. They go to the other side. Joey Caparosa's there. They get around Joey, and that's, but luckily they were not paying attention to the blue line, so they're going to be offsides. And it looks like we might have a broken stick there from Davis or something. I don't know. Or maybe he just didn't tape right. Hopefully that's it. No one needs to see the broken stick. Hate that. It strikes fear into the hearts of all budget-conscious hockey parents. All right, Joey Caparosa up the right side. Fires that one back behind the line, and goalie freezes it up. All right, we got some cheering happening for our girl Danica, which I can understand because she's awesome. All right, Q picking it up at the line. That one goes back to Devin. Devin, unfortunately, passed to a Spartan by accident. Their uniforms are kind of very similarly colored to ours. I just noticing that must be a little tricky. They're blue on white, we're white on blue. Davis flips that one around, trying to keep the momentum going. David's there, but so are the Spartans. Now Davis going into the corner. And the Spartans clear that out. Devin's there. And the Spartans put that one by him. So they go up 4-0 with 5:26 left in the third. All right, puck ringed around the back. Spartans pick it up. Spartans sailing down the middle of the ice. And knocked away by Western. Aiden Frank behind the net. All right, face-off in the Spartan zone with 4:24 left in this second period. Joey Caparosa, long shot, picked up by the Spartan goalie. Joey trying to keep that one in. That's going to be an offside. It's very, very close. I think that was the right move for Joey. I think that it was hoping that the people that needed to get on sides would turn on the gas a little bit and get back on sides on time, but just barely missed it. Oh, where are they going to put this? They're not going to move it back. Yeah, I don't think they should. I don't think, I don't know that that rises to the intentional offsides. I really think it was close enough that they could have, tough check on Devin, and they blow a whistle on interference. They'll take a knee while they give Devin a second to get up. Coach Alex coming out to check on Devin. Got sandwiched in there a little bit, and probably going to need, yeah, he's just chatting with him from the ground there again, kind of giving him a minute to get himself together. That's the second tough hit that Devin's taken in this game. Like I said, these kids are a bit older and bigger, so definitely laying some tough hits down, and can be tricky. So that's going to be a power play for Western. And we'll pick it up from the corner. Joey Caparosa skating it in. Trying to, very close. Sean Wallace dumps, and Western with the 5-on-4 is in the attacking zone. But that one comes back out. Joey Caparosa is going to have to buy a little time. He does. Aiden Frink just makes it over the line, spins around, and sends it into the zone. Aiden Frink disrupts. Sean Wallace to Aiden. And they score. So Western on the power play puts one on the board. Take a look at that. Here we go. Wallace to Aiden, upper left corner. There it goes. All right. Western now down 4-1. All right, Aiden Frink gonna try to make it 2. He does some moves. He's looking for an opportunity. Doesn't quite have one. They're swamping him, but a little bit of help from Owen White. Owen White behind the net, ringing around. And that one frozen by the Spartans goalie. Spartans wrapping it around. Samodi into the corner. Western tying it up, looking, oh, I thought Aiden right off the bench was going to have a shot at that one. Wallace out to Roman. Roman. Spartans pick it up, fire it on in. And there go the Spartans putting another one by us. They go up 5-1. And we have 1:40 left in the second. Here come the Spartans again, another shot, and that goes in. So they're up 6-1 with 56 seconds left in the second. And Spartans turn it around, but Danica Canzera picks it up in our zone. Danica going around the back, looking for a target. The Spartans pick it up, but Joey Caparosa disrupts. Joey moving it down the ice. Joey takes a shot just wide of the net. Spartans. Back behind the net. Joey Caparosa takes the shot just outside the net, gloved up by the Spartans goalie. 3.9 seconds left. Looks like with a face-off in the Spartan zone, Coach Alex gonna try for a little 6-on-5 here at the end of the period just to see if we can get a face-off advantage and a shot. So 2 seconds goes by, there's the shot. Sean Wallace tries a backhand, not quite, and there we go. We'll end the second, down 6-1. So, coach chatting with the team. It's always tough to keep their spirits up in a game like this. You know, you got to give them something to work on, and hopefully they'll come out and work on it. But I'm going to be honest, by the body language, they don't look too enthusiastic about working on it. But it's tough, you know. I have to give them all the credit in the world for coming out and playing when it's this tough. This is important lessons we're learning whenever things get tough in life. So here they go. Davis, it's okay. You're okay. It's just a game. It's literally meaningless. We're in a tournament. Go ahead. All right. All right, Davis with the puck. Clears it out. Wow, into the neutral zone with a nice clear. Devin Druin circling like a shark. Q Collins taps that one, and then we managed to keep it on. And back to Davis again. Davis clears out to the neutral zone again. And that's going to be, I guess, a penalty? Or it's an offsides back there. They waited a long time to blow the whistle for offsides. The puck was all the way across the neutral zone. Good job. All right, here they come. And Davis with a awesome check up on the boards. Right there, lays into a, what do they call it again? A Spartan. They fire that one up above. And that one just gets away from the Spartans. And here goes David Simodi. Always, we got to get him a shirt with like I don't know, maybe a clip from the Billy Joel music video of Pressure. He is so good at applying pressure. And Davis with a great check there and trying to do a great check. And Mason with a great cleanup. I'm going to look at 4. That was a pretty good, a solid check from 84 that we saw before, right after the faceoff. Let's take a look at it. The puck goes back. There's a race. And here comes Davis. There it is. So he had the puck on his stick, and then Davis laid the check, and then he didn't have it on his stick anymore. And that's all we're looking for, you know. That's what we're looking for them to do. All right, from the defense, nice shot, but of course a nice save by Ryan Boyce. All right. And Western at the blue line. And here comes the Spartans, but disrupted by Western and fired into the zone. A lot of deflections, but Ryan able to block it anyway. Aiden Frink out on the right side. And that one gets by Ryan, and we're going to go down 7-1. All right, here comes number 22, Devin Druin. Trying to get some momentum, fires that one across just outside the net on the left side. Hugh Collins arguing hardcore with his body against some of the Spartans. Danica Konzarek doing the same, trying to push them off the puck. Q disrupts again and stops a shot right in front of the net. And this time Sean Wallace is moving on up. Sean takes the shot, gloved by the Spartans goalie. Keep it up, Davis. That was great. All right, Joey Caparosa, quick shot off the faceoff, and that one goes out. They had a hard time controlling it, and that was a great shot from number 88. All right, the Spartans walk it in, almost bar down it, but not quite. Spartans in the corner, Joey there. Aiden trying to ring it around. Davis net front trying to block that off. Aiden trying to stop that shot. Joey Caparosa trying to disrupt, and here goes Davis up against the boards. Nice backhand out to Owen. And Davis, again, seeking a solid check. And that one goes up, out of play. .718, and they're running the clock. Spartans, another shot on goal. Nice save by Ryan. And Spartans turn it around. And Ryan falls on it and manages to stop it. So we'll try for another face-off in the corner and see where that goes. All right. Devin tripped up. I'm surprised we can get a call on that, but he stays in, gets up. And Eli checked off the puck. And that shot from the Spartans goes long and into the corner. Sean Wallace battling for it, but Spartans come out with it. Samodi pushed into the corner. And that one Ryan picks up and freezes. All right, Western battling it out with the Spartans. Goes back in the corner with 5 minutes left. Danica Konzarek moving around. Fires that out. Aiden Frank tries to pick it up, but the Spartans have it, and Spartans move it on down into our zone. Almost broken up by Joey Caparosa, but they get it back behind our net. Aiden Frank winds up swooping in and picking it up. Fires it on down, and that's going to be an icing, and it's coming back. All right, Western squares up in their own zone. Devin, Davis, Sean, Q, and David. 3:50 left. That one comes out. Here goes David Smody on the left side. Spartans fire it around. Davis disrupts, winds up going to the corner. It's in front of the net and picked up by Devin. And Davis gets his stick lifted, but stays on it, and that one goes around, and Sean Wallace sends it over to Dave Samodi. That one goes out. Devin Druin's going to chase it down. Davis fires that over to Q. Oh no, that's Sean. Sean to Q. And now Davis with a shot block, takes one on the ribs and stays on it. Goes in and plays physical in the corners, forcing them to drop it back, and Western fires that one into the neutral zone. Shot goes wide into the corner. Spartans still in control. Spartans kind of forming up like they're on a power play. We're just having a hard time getting it from them, so they stay in position the whole time, and they're not moving much. I don't know how you counter that. Just like us being better. All right, well, Dave Samodi manages to clear that one down and buys us some time for a line change. Here come the Spartans. Aiden Rapp tries to catch up, but they get by us all. Put that one on net. Great save from 29. Ryan Boyce comes up big again. Ryan running a 22 save game so far. I know it's a high score differential here, but Ryan is coming up big quite a lot for us. And that was a BS play. Owen White checked nowhere near the puck with an elbow to the back of his head. And he's not happy about it. So 1:24 left. That's going to be a face-off at center ice. This will probably be the last shift of the game. Joey Caparosa sends it out. Owen White. And that's going to be Irf Surds. We'll try another face-off at the blue line again. Joey goes behind the net. Western clears that one into the Spartan zone. Spartans try to ring it around. Eli Roman pushes it back in. 20 seconds left. Aiden Frink fighting until the last minute. Going to try to get one more shot off. Does, and it goes just outside the net, hits the stick of the goalie. Aiden Frink playing hard in the corners, and other Aiden. I love with the two Aiden line now. Aiden Rapp coming right around as well. And that's the end of that one. So Western goes down 7-1. Considering this team beat a team that beat us by 10-0, you know, I'd say Western, we fought hard. We certainly did. We worked hard, and Ryan Boyce, quite a bit to be proud of there for young Ryan in goal. That was a lot of saves. So that's it. I don't know if we'll see you tomorrow. I don't know if we have a game or not. I guess I'll find out.